Hi, today I want to talk about that, Bart D Harman. Nobody buy his book, Bart D Harman. His new book is coming, which is right here. I want to tell you about that book. It's called Heaven and Hell. Okay? And I watched that it's done interview by Fresh Air. It's on YouTube. Heaven and Hell. So I guess you can see a little bit, but I just want to say, no, if you see that Heaven and Hell, because we know that Bart D. Herman is a liar. He's a liar big time, as he talk about, discrepancies in the Bible, as he misquoted Christ, his book, and there are much debates he did with Mike Lacona, and Mike Lacona really grilled him really good. And Bart D. Herman was a pastor, so he actually became an atheist. So he said, even one of his interview, he's an atheist and agnostic. So Bart D. Herman, make your mind that atheist, do not buy his book Heaven and Hell. It's just like he's telling all lying story. From there he's grabbing something from the Judaism, then he grabs something from the Christology, that what Christology is talking about, then he just bits and pieces is grabbing from here and there, and he talking about heaven and hell. So people, my atheist friend, if you would really want to know about heaven and hell, you know where to find. You can read the Bible. You can go in Old Testament. You can be in the New Testament. You know what you're looking for. You are good at, very at it. But this atheist, as dumb he is, and he lie like you won't even believe how much he lie. I wish I can sit next to him and I ask him this question, and I want to see if he can answer those things. He wouldn't be able to answer at all. He wouldn't be even to stand in front of me. I can guarantee you that. Bart D. Herman, I can just get you like this. I can just get you like this. And his horrible laugh. His horrible laugh give me goosebumps. So I wish I just can sitting next to him and I just ask him to just laugh, and then I see what I do to him. But anyway, if you really want to buy his book, then you would have no education, nothing. It's all lie, 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 lie. Because he's telling just like he been to heaven, or I think he's already in hell. So I believe he can talk about hell, but there's no way he can talk about heaven at all. Because since atheism has no hope and all this, so since he should be evolved too, he should be sitting in the zoo anyway with those his animal, and not to talk about heaven and hell. Why you want to talk about heaven and hell, and why you want to give something totally a wrong information and totally a lie? People, if you really want to read a book, my atheist friend, my Christian friend, or anybody, there's a very good book by John Lennox. This is called Where is God in Coronaviruses? Where is God in Coronavirus? This situation, John Lennox, you can watch actually on YouTube. It's called Unbelievable Radio Station, which is run by England. And that's where you could see, and you could see how he talk about his book. And there's another book also on Unbelievable Radio Station on British channel. You can watch this. It's by Philip Yancey, Finding God in the Midst of Coronavirus Crisis. These two books will be very benefited and really what you're looking for during this time, but not this Bart D. Herman's book, Heaven and Hell. And then his fourth book is coming, Expecting Armageddon. So you don't need to read his book about expecting Armageddon. You can read by yourself the book of Revelation. And book of Revelation, from first chapter to all the way to the last chapter, you will know what Armageddon is and what Armageddon stand. You do not need to hear from any liar. Bart D. Herman, one of the most horrible liar you can ever imagine on 21st century. Bart D. Herman, what a liar he is. And do not read any of his book. It's all based on lie, nothing else, not based on his research or anything. He will just switch the thing here to there, and that's all. Even though he doesn't even like Dan Brown about the Da Vinci Code, I mean, this is pathetic. Anyway, people, get John Lennox's book and Philip Yancey's book. Amazing book for this time. God bless you to watching this. Praise the Lord.